COD's newest installment, Modern Warfare 3, is not exactly beloved online with fans of the franchise. I've been playing it myself to give you guys my review and to point out why exactly I think this game missed in a lot of people's eyes. If you've been watching the videos often, please do like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. I'm gonna go over the campaign, zombies and multiplayer in that order. The campaign is utter trash. It's embarrassing what they've come up with for an excuse to call a campaign. The shortest, most uninspired campaign they've ever did. Reusing their Warzone maps in every single mission, but still barely being able to actually go another route than the one that's indicated for you. It would be much better if they made these levels linear and didn't try to pretend you had all this freedom. The missions are super forgettable, except maybe one in a plane, which is basically a long cutscene. That one does hit to some emotion, but if you think about it, that mission doesn't even really make sense. Here it is supposed to parallel the No Russian mission from Modern Warfare 2, with Makarov that's been hinted and teased for 2 games now, making his appearance. Besides this, he doesn't really do much at all, it does not actually make sense, and it's just plain bad in my opinion. Taking one of the most iconic villains in COD history and making him this abomination should be illegal. Anyways, I've wasted enough time on this piece of shit campaign already, and most people nowadays don't even buy COD for the campaign, so let's move on. Zombies. Zombies are really weird this time around. If you as a player really liked Outbreak and DMZ, really just mainly DMZ, then it can be fun. But I'm not gonna sit here and call this good. I'm a big Zombies fan, ever since World at War came out. And I mean, if you're gonna let Treyarch make the zombies for your game, let them at least make a round-based zombie map, like the ones we truly love. I've never in my life heard someone say their favorite zombies mode is fucking Outbreak, and I'm pretty sure it won't be this abomination either. It surely can be fun. If you have 2 friends to play with, there's a whole list of games that can be fun. But that's where it starts already. This game mode is highly cooperative and cannot ever even be played single player. Even if you put the squad fill thing off and you queue up alone, you just make it harder for yourself and there will still be 20 plus other people in your game. Most of the zombies I've played are on random evenings that no one is really online. And I go train with some zombies, getting some camos in a chill kind of way with a YouTube video on the second monitor. I don't think this mode will ever give that same vibe to anyone. It has this mechanic of story-driven-ish missions to do, but when you are there playing with a friend or two, it becomes very weird. Cause now I have to do this one mission and my friend has to do this other mission, and now suddenly we have to make it or harder for ourselves and basically play alone on the same map, or we go taking turns to do mine and then theirs and then the third one, which then in turn makes the whole mode weird, cause it's supposed to be kinda like, how far can you possibly get with the limited time that you have on this Warzone map? It just feels very weird, man. You can at least have some fun in this mode, for sure, with a friend or two, but I don't think anyone asked for this. And it becomes really repetitive, really fast. You are basically put into a map where there are 3 tiers of difficulty, and to progress through these, you'll have to go and do the same couple mission events time and time again. To get money, to go pack your weapons, then you can go to the next kind of circle of difficulty, going towards the center of the map to do it again. Then you can get stuff like schematics, for example, to exfil with, to then use on the next game, which can make the process speed up a bit more. Maybe it's just me not really liking DMZ as a mode, but I feel this gets really boring really fast. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's an Easter egg either, which is just a bummer to me. As when I didn't go solo in older zombies, I would go and try Easter eggs of the map with my friends, and it was always a very fun time. Really the only time I'm genuinely feeling like I'm playing zombies and I'm able to train them and all is when I go to exfil and a big ass horde pulls up. But at least, you know, at least they have the Wunderwaffe in there, so that's a bit of a positive. Multiplayer. The multiplayer in this game is in a tough spot to review. I think the gunplay is good, the movement is fine. I like that you're able to use all the weapons from MW2 as well, for zombies by the way. The camo grind is kinda fun, as every camo you unlock except the mastery camos are different on every weapon. But once you unlock a camo, except the mastery ones of course, you can use that camo on every weapon. That makes it feel more worthwhile doing that than in the past. All the bundles they sell you, although priced a little high, are really dope looking skins to be honest. I know not everyone is a fan of it, but I really like being able to play as Ash Williams, Skeletor, 21 Savage, Lily Torinarius and all of that. That's just a store on launch by the way. I like the newer-ish modes like Ground War, at least here we have some new maps. But there are a whole lot of negatives that I want to talk about here as well. I feel like it's so lazy and uninspired that all of the maps are just reused again and again and again. We all think Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 was a great game, but that doesn't mean that you have to release Modern Warfare 3 in 2023 with the exact same map pool. There isn't a single new map in the classic multiplayer, and yes, Some of these maps are really good, goated. I'm thinking about Terminal, Subbase, Skid Row, High Rise and Rust myself. But other maps like Derail and Wasteland are just plain bad. I get the nostalgia for these maps and I have them too. But taking Wasteland as an example, it's way too open. And I remember in old school Modern Warfare 2, everyone would rush at the bunker in the middle and would be a lot of chaos right there. Now, most people just sit on the edge of the map, hard scoping, sniping, and it just does not hit the same. Another big gripe I have with the game is that the community in general asks to get rid of skill-based matchmaking time and time again, yet they only make it stricter. Casual playlists are meant to be casual. I shouldn't have to sweat my ass off as a COD veteran just to get some fucking camos. In a lot of these games, on Modern Warfare 3, I'm literally just lagging because I can't find the people on my skill rating around my area. So I have to sacrifice ping to play with people that are just as good, and now I am at a disadvantage because I'm lagging. This whole system is absolute trash and it's easy to abuse as well. I'm starting to think I'll just load in some days and go 0-20 on purpose just to have fun in the next game. This game compared to their other games is more of a financial failure. I do hope they take the community's response to heart, or just stop making these as it's clear they don't want to put in the effort anymore. Maybe they can make an alternative that's a true banger again, and if they don't, I sincerely hope they will put the reviews to use and actually try and make innovative features and maps, and scrap this bullshit skill-based matchmaking in everything but ranked. All in all, I'm really negative in this review, but I'm a COD head, and this once again the new COD. If you still want to play COD, the game is here for you, but don't expect effort from Activision and don't expect innovation or even maps this time around. Apart from that, I'm plagued with packet burst issues constantly. All this makes me rate this game a 5 out of 10, maybe 6 out of 10, because really it doesn't do anything new. Almost everything is reused, I got issues from the servers. The campaign is complete dogshit. As a total package, I really can't rate it much higher. But I can't really give it a failing grade either, as I'm still playing this shit like a complete dumbass. Have you played it yet? What is your opinion? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next week, goodbye, and thanks for watching.